How to act when a woman ignores you, destroy her ego. Modern Stoic. A wise man is not disturbed by what he cannot control. Marcus Aurelius. Ever had a woman you like completely ignore you? You send a message, wait for a reply, nothing. You see her online, posting, engaging, but not responding to you. It stings, doesn't it? Your mind starts racing. Did I say something wrong? Was I too eager? You overanalyze every interaction, every word exchanged. Stop. Her silence is not about you, it's about her. And here's the kicker, you can turn this situation into your advantage. In this video, we're diving deep into the Stoic approach to reclaiming your power. By the end, you'll know exactly how to handle her ignoring you like a true Stoic. Calm, collected, and in complete control of yourself. Women test you. Here's a truth most men don't realize. Women test you. They test to see your level of confidence. They test to see if you'll crack under pressure. Sometimes, ignoring you isn't accidental, it's intentional. The moment you react emotionally, you lose. But if you stay unshaken, indifferent to her silence, you win. This isn't about playing games. It's about becoming a man who commands respect by his presence, not by chasing validation. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to take control, not over her, but over yourself. Why she's ignoring you, and why it doesn't matter. When a woman ignores you, it can feel like a personal attack on your confidence. You start second-guessing yourself, thinking, what did I do wrong? But here's the game-changing truth. It's rarely about you. In modern dating, subtle power dynamics are always at play. Maybe she's testing you. Maybe she's seeing how much you care. Maybe she's just not that interested. But none of that actually matters. What matters is how you respond. If you obsess over her silence, check your phone every few minutes, or feel the need to chase her attention, you've already lost. You've handed over your power. The Stoic secret: control what you can. This is where Stoicism becomes your superpower. You cannot control what she does, but you can always control your reaction. So when she ignores you, don't overthink it. Don't chase her. Don't let it shake your confidence. Instead, recognize that her actions are outside of your control. Shift your focus back to your purpose, your mission, and your growth. Become the kind of man who is so self-assured that a woman's attention or lack thereof doesn't determine his worth. A truly powerful man doesn't seek validation. He creates his own value. And when you do that, she will notice. Stay strong. Stay stoic. Stay in control. 1. Do nothing. Yes, nothing. In Stoicism, there's a clear distinction between things you can control and things you can't. You can't control if she responds, but you can control how you respond. The best response? Do nothing. That's right, nothing at all. This is not about playing games or trying to manipulate her, but rather about demonstrating unshakable self-control. By refusing to chase, double-text, or demand an explanation, you silently communicate strength, confidence, and emotional independence. Many men panic when ignored, flooding her phone with messages, overthinking or seeking closure where none is needed. But a modern Stoic understands that a woman's silence is not a reflection of his worth. It is merely an event outside his control. By maintaining composure, you signal that you are a man of value, one who is not swayed by fleeting emotions. Paradoxically, this often shifts the dynamic in your favor. She may start wondering why you're so different from other men, why you do not react like the rest. This is the power of detachment, of quiet confidence. A man who is grounded in himself does not need validation from anyone, and that is what truly makes him attractive. So, next time you find yourself ignored, resist the urge to react emotionally. Instead, Let your silence speak for itself. True power is found in self-restraint. 2. Use reverse psychology. A king never begs a queen to stay, and a man rooted in Stoic principles never crumbles when a woman ignores him. When she pulls away, do not chase. Step back, reclaim your power, and let her feel the weight of your absence. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is where most men fail. They react. They seek validation. They beg for attention. But you operate differently. You move with an aura of indifference, a silent confidence that makes her question everything. When she ignores you, flip the script. Ignore her, not out of spite, but with the effortless grace of a man who has already won. Live your life. Focus on your purpose. The moment you stop seeking her validation, you disrupt her expectations. Suddenly, she's the one wondering, why isn't he chasing me? Did I lose him? Has he moved on? This is the shift. This is the moment she starts chasing you, and when she finally reaches out, you don't break frame. No complaints, no accusations, just effortless, calm detachment. You respond briefly, disinterestedly, as if nothing ever happened. Because in your world, nothing did. The power dynamic is now in your hands, without you lifting a finger. That's the essence of Stoicism. Control what you can, let go of what you cannot, and never let external events dictate your worth. You are the prize. You've already won. Comment below. I control my mind. I control my destiny. If you're ready to master the art of power, like this video, subscribe and step into the mindset of an unshakable man. 3. Shift the focus. Back to you. When a woman ignores you, the biggest mistake you can make is to let her silence shake your sense of self-worth. A true Stoic man does not react emotionally to external events beyond his control. Instead, he redirects his focus inward, mastering himself and his purpose. The moment you stop obsessing over her silence and start investing in your own growth, you reclaim your power. This is not a time to sulk or overanalyze. It is a golden opportunity to level up. Build your strength, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Hit the gym not to impress anyone, but to refine the discipline that shapes men of high value. Channel your energy into personal and professional goals, turning ambition into action. Immerse yourself in hobbies that ignite your passion, reminding yourself that your life is abundant with or without her validation. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and respect you. In doing so, you cultivate an unshakable aura of confidence. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The man who fixates on a woman's attention loses himself, but the man who is locked in on his mission naturally becomes magnetic. Women are not drawn to men who chase them out of desperation. They are drawn to men who are chasing their purpose. This is the essence of Stoic life: unwavering focus, self-respect, and emotional resilience. When you shift your energy from seeking external validation to becoming the strongest version of yourself, the world, including the woman who ignored you, will take notice. But by then, you'll be too engrossed in your own journey to care. What do you think, brothers? 4. Detach from the outcome. Detach from the outcome. That is the true mark of a modern Stoic. Whether she responds or not, whether she acknowledges your presence or ignores you, your peace remains unshaken. This is true power, the power of self-mastery. When you stop caring about the outcome, you liberate yourself from the exhausting highs and lows of emotional dependence. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Detachment is not about indifference. It is about prioritizing your inner stability over fleeting validation. It means refusing to let another person's attention, or lack thereof, determine your worth. When you detach, you eliminate overanalyzing, unnecessary stress, and the desperate chase for approval. Instead, you reclaim full ownership of your emotions and your path. And here lies the paradox. By embodying this level of self-assurance, you naturally become more attractive. A man who is centered, grounded, and unbothered is a man of high value. This is modern Stoicism in action, resisting the pull of external validation and remaining steadfast in your own worth. In real life, detachment doesn't mean you avoid connection. It means you engage from a place of strength rather than need. Women are drawn to men who are whole within themselves, not those who seek completion through them. So, when a woman ignores you, don't react with frustration. Respond with indifference, because your happiness is not tied to her response. Control what you can, your mindset, your actions, your energy, and let go of what you cannot. This is the path to true freedom. What do you think about detaching from the outcome? Have you ever practiced this principle in your own life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Final thoughts. When a woman ignores most men, they panic, chase, and overthink, letting their emotions take the wheel and steer them into insecurity. But you are different. You walk the path of the modern Stoic, embracing control, discipline, and self-respect. A true Stoic does not react impulsively, does not beg for attention, and certainly does not give his power away. Instead, he remains composed, unshaken by external circumstances. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of Stoic life, understanding that you cannot control how others behave, but you can always control your response. When you do not react, you shift the dynamic. You become the man in command, a man of mystery and self-sufficiency, and that is what makes you powerful. Think about the men who allow their emotions to dictate their actions, those who crumble the moment they are ignored, seeking validation where it should never be sought. That is not you. You are the man who stays composed, who focuses on self-improvement, and who values his own journey above the fleeting attention of another. Epictetus taught that freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. And in that wisdom lies your path. When you no longer depend on someone else's validation, you free yourself. You stop being a slave to opinions, actions, or decisions that are not yours to control. You become magnetic, because confidence, self-possession, and purpose are the rarest and most attractive qualities a man can possess. This isn't just about handling rejection, it's about mastering your life. It's about building yourself into a man who stands firm in his worth, whether someone acknowledges it or not. From this moment on, don't just play the dating game, master it. Be the man in control, always. Develop the unshakable mindset of a Stoic, because when you master your emotions, you master your world. If you've ever experienced a situation like this, share your thoughts in the comments. How did you handle it? What lessons did you take from it? Let's grow together and embrace the wisdom of the Stoics. The power of being unshaken. A king never begs a queen to stay. Remember that. The moment you start chasing, you lose. The moment you start seeking validation, you surrender your power. And the moment you let her silence dictate your self-worth, you give her control over your mind. A true man, a man who lives by Stoic principles, understands this fundamental truth. Power is never taken, it is surrendered. And you do not surrender. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When a woman ignores you, your reaction defines you. Do you crumble? Do you spiral into self-doubt? Or do you stand firm, unmoved, like a mountain against the winds? Because the strongest men, the ones who command respect, admiration, and even devotion, are the ones who remain unshaken. Women notice when a man is truly in control of himself. They respect a man who isn't desperate for their attention. They admire a man who isn't controlled by his emotions. They chase a man who knows his worth, because self-respect is attractive. And most importantly, when you embody this, you feel it too. This isn't just about dating. This is about being a high-value man. A man who commands respect, leads his own life, and refuses to let external factors shake his confidence. When you stop reacting, stop chasing, and stop giving away your power, you elevate yourself above the noise of desperation. This is what makes you different. This is what makes you powerful. This is what makes you a force to be reckoned with. A lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of sheep, and neither should you. Picture this. A warrior stands before his kingdom. A storm rages, the winds howl, the rain pours. The weak men run, shielding themselves, begging for shelter. But the warrior, he stands tall, unmoved. The storm is nothing to him. That's the kind of man you must become. A woman ignoring you. That's just a storm testing your strength. Will you fold? Will you let her ego dictate your value? Or will you stand firm and let her realize that she was never the storm you were? Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. You do not chase, you do not beg, you do not kneel, you are the prize, and she will see it. When a man walks away with quiet confidence, when he does not react, when he continues to build himself into the best version of himself, that's when she starts to wonder, why isn't he affected? Why isn't he chasing? That's when her ego takes the hit. And that's when she realizes your worth, not because you told her, but because you showed her. Take action now. If this message resonates with you, don't just nod and move on. Take action. Right now. Hit that subscribe button and join a brotherhood of men who are committed to mastering their emotions, mastering their relationships, and mastering their lives. Do not wait for the next time a woman ignores you to realize your worth. Start now. Start today. This isn't just about dating advice. This is about stepping into the man you are meant to be. The man who does not react, but instead takes control. Final words. You don't chase. You don't beg for attention. You don't let someone's silence dictate your self-worth. You focus on yourself. You embrace Stoic power. You become unshaken. And when you do this, everything changes. Not just in dating, but in every area of your life. Comment below. Pain is temporary. Power is forever. Now go out there and be the man in control, always.